Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, Chase McLaughlin, set to get it started. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Anytime you find yourself on the road, you want to do anything you can early to establish yourself and quiet this crowd. And I'll tell you, there's no better way than to take the opening kickoff nearly all the way and set up your offense with great field position to start this game.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go, set. 60.
They'll begin with a zone read. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 3.
Come on, set. Liking it, team. Set go.
On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And he will get into the end zone. Alvin Kamara, touchdown Saints. That is 16th touchdown of the year. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Right to the air. It's Mayfield. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
180. What's up?
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. To the left side. To Godwin. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
180. Kings.
On play action, Mayfield. Got a man! It's Ibuka! Complete! And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down. Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. They go play action with Mayfield. Down the field, it's Evans. And he will score. Mike Evans. Touchdown Buccaneers. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it. And the Buccaneers come right back to tie it at 7.
The kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
20-yard line.
To throw here to begin the drive. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here we go, here we go.
In motion goes Cooks. He's inside the 40, and he's out of bounds inside the 30. That is a big gainer for the Saints. A pickup of 44 yards.
Not the way we're accustomed to seeing him hit these home run plays, Mike, but now you can tell they love getting him involved in the ground game. And this type of outcome, it's possible anytime he touches the ball, let alone how he gets it.
Here with Kamara. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, New Orleans.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now this time they'll look to throw. This one is caught by Jawan Johnson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. You did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, And it sets up 4th down.
Blake Groupie for the Saints field goal. A 31-yard attempt.
Groupie's kick is good. And the Saints will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Baker gonna give it to Irvin. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Right back to Irving. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Mario Davis there on the play.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Mayfield. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
Riley Dixon in
The Buccaneers getting their puncher out there. Back deep for the Saints, it's Rashid Shaheed. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
32-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Kamara. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Give him 14 on that play. 1 play, 1 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. 10-7 is the score. We'll have more from Tampa after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin. On the handoff, it's Kamara. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down. for no gain.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
They'll look to throw. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Taysom Hill, touchdown, New Orleans. Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running. And in this case, it's the quarterback taking it in for 6.
Makes the score Saints 17, Buccaneers 7.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run with Irving. And that's going nowhere. Thrown down, literally and awkwardly, right at the line of scrimmage.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. And even 30 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing is Mayfield. That's caught. It's Tez Johnson. And they're trying to get this all the way down inside the 5. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Irving. Not much to speak of on that one. A gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 4th and goal.
180! You ready to speed? You ready to speed?
They'll go. Mayfield. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. The defense coming hard, trying to force the safety. Didn't get out, but to the 2 and no further. Now the Bucs will take their first time out, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. They're going to go right back to Kamara. Oh, gotta be careful here. Looks like you're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster.
And it's third down.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
It is 3rd and long. In motion goes Cooks. From his end zone, he'll throw it on 3rd and long.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
They're on the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. It's complete to Evans. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jawan Bentley. And the Saints are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one out wide for Kamara.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Shaheed in motion. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drop. To return is Johnson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The handoff, it's Irvin. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
On second down, a run with Irvin. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing is Baker. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jawan Bentley. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep the score right where it is.
Pick up there of 13. First down, New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready, go!
They'll go again here with Kamara. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 31 yards.
First and goal at the
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. run here with Kamara. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
I think this is one of those cases, Mike, where simple is better than creative. They try to get fancy, and not only do they not get the ball into the end zone, they don't even get the ball back to the original line of scrimmage. We're going to see here, this could end up costing them 6 points.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Johnson now to return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. That's caught left side by Otten. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Open man downfield. That's Crosby. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot. Down the shotgun. Mayfield. A quick slant into the hands of Johnson. And he'll take this one in. And Johnson. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his 1st NFL touchdown.
Makes the score Saints 20. Buccaneers 14.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll roll through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. And he'll They'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6. Now, faking the give. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. He's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. Fourth quarter begins with Camara. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, up the middle with Camara. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Alvin Kamara, touchdown Saints. That is second touchdown of the game and 17 for the season. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
21-yard line.
On first down is Mayfield. That is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. That's his tight end, Otten. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space, so when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
180. What's up?
Now Mayfield. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he's going to have the Buccaneers 1st down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On play action, Mayfield. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Demario Davis. Jet sweep, and this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Trying to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
19, 18.
On the handoff, running left, it's Kamara. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike, and they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Third and 9. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. The Saints will punt this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. He'll return it from the 11. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line.
What's up?
On the ground, it's Irvin. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2nd and 10.
The tackle made by Demario Davis. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They go play action with Mayfield. To the tight end, Aku with the ground. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Now Mayfield. Moving to his right. away. And it's incomplete.
Well, so far throughout the game, we've seen him make a lot of plays in the run game, but now he shows that he can hold his own in coverage as well. Really nice job there by the linebacker, making an impact in the passing game.
180!
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now the Bucs will take their first time out, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
180! Point it right, point it right, point it right. Watch out!
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. To the outside. Catch made by Evans. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Mayfield to throw. A short one there to Otten. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Gibbs, this is Irving, finding space at the 15. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Saints going to use their second timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Throwing is Mayfield. That one complete to Johnson. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Second down, goal to go.
Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one, take it in. And Johnson. Touchdown, Buccaneers. That's his second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Buccaneers 21. To kick off for the Buccaneers.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. It's a give now to Camara. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5. They'll come up now for second down and 4. They'll give this to Camara, running right.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
And the Saints, first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go.
They'll run. It's Kamara. The Buccaneers forced to use their third and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at their 49-yard line.
Let's go now.
On the give, this is Kamara. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
To the tight end motioning left here. On third down, here's a run by Kamara. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Only need a yard, and it's fourth down. They'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of the veteran Cooks. And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. They get the victory away from home in the division. So valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.